All right, we're done. Hi, hello. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I haven't seen y'all since last year. Shaboy, yeah, me and Shaboy got the same time. I haven't seen you guys since last year. Oh my God, guys, how are you? God, it's been so long. I'm about to piss so many people off with that. I done already got a couple. You know why? First copyright of the year. Oh, as soon as the stream's over, buddy. What are you talking about? As soon as the stream is over is when I'm going to get that email saying, hey, you know, you got some copyrighted music going on over here. And I'm going to be like, don't care. You know why? Because I dream of an absolution. Now, I could start this one of three ways. I could start learning about abortion, or I could learn about it. I've been delaying this for like 5 days, if not 4. Or I could do this. You know what? I'm gonna do this one because it's quicker, and then whatever's next is whatever's next. Because Chris alerted me that, hey, just this guy I don't like is coming out, and I'm like, so. Oh, but Idubbz made an abortion video. I'm like, so? The more I hear people talk about things that upset them, the more I just sit there and I'm like, don't care. It's just like motherfuckers make videos about abortion, immigration, sucking Trump dick, sucking Obama dick, and it's just like, bro, you gotta let these people live their life to the fullest, to the best of their ability. Because if they can or can't do it, then what is it that we all live for? But I want to watch a guy come out to me. I want to come out to me, sir, ma'am. Is this a man or a woman now? I want to say based off of the hair, it's a woman, but I've seen men with this long hairstyle. I'm gonna go woman because I guess his name is Ethan. Oh no, it could be man. Oh wait, Ethan is offline. Eden has just, oh, so it's a girl. Okay.
Hi everyone. I know this might be a little bit of a weird video.
Wait, ain't this one of these motherfuckers that I'm supposed to hate because their consistency with rhetoric is so fucking bad? Like, is this a motherfucker I'm supposed to hate? It's like, you're talking about this freak. Who is this? Well, obviously, the name is Ethan is online. Hey, don't you be trans. Whoa. Why is this Twitch name Peden is online? Why is his Twitch name Peden? Ew. Nasty. Nasty. Oh, somebody just texted me. Now I got to hit him with it. Haven't talked to you since last year. How are you, buddy? And watch I get ignored for the entire fucking day. I'm going to be ignored for the entire fucking day because of that. You know what? I don't care. You fuckers are miserable in your lives. I am a little bit less miserable in mine.
It's weird for me too. So, sorry. I guess. I want to say like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I realized I was transgender. I am a trans woman. In the words of Roseanne Barr, a woman is me.
That when they're asking all the time, what is a woman? I'll tell you what a woman is. A woman is me.
Does anyone remember that? Am I the only one?
No, I didn't remember that because I don't really listen to Roseanne Barr. That's some old lady who probably has a gun pointed at her head right now.
I don't really talk about myself that much in my content. And if anything...
Wait, I remember because Daily, you just said it. Ain't this one of these motherfuckers that was peddling a false story and then got chewed out because one of his friends made a video co-signing what she was saying? And then the same motherfucker was like, actually, never mind. I changed what I'm saying about this. And then the motherfucker on the screen got mad and he was like trying to bully the motherfucker into be like, no, agree with us. Oh, fuck you. I don't like this guy. Oh, hey, heckin', I definitely haven't seen you since last year. But y'all know they had somebody run over a bunch of people in New Orleans on first day of the new year. We already in some shit. But I was listening to the mayor this morning talk about that. I'm like, man, yeah. Last year we had to wait like a good couple days before some shit popped off. We had to wait a couple days for some shit to pop up. Fuck. Some Daryl Brooks, bro. So look, I can't show y'all the video. You know why? But apparently, dude ran over like a bunch of people, and they're dead. And people was recording it, probably because they wanted it documented that this would happen. Bro got out the car and started shooting people, and they got a video of a woman talking about how she was like close to it, and somebody who was in front of her got shot in the eye. I can't have nothing. And guess what? We already got one. We already got one sucker who said it. Damn is right. Like, damn is immediately right. But we already got one sucker because I guess there's some contention about who did it. And people are speculating it's some form of like an ISIS member because there's a flag on the back of the truck and there's like a little piece of it that kind of resembles like, I guess, the ISIS flag, and everybody running with that right now. The mayor came out and said this was like a terrorist attack. Then the FBI came out literally minutes after that and was like, no, this is not a terrorist attack. So nobody don't know what to believe. And then we got this genius. The FBI is already lying about an obvious terrorist attack on Bourbon Street, New Orleans. We can't get Trump in soon enough. And then like this great Twitter account that everyone should go follow called Leon's Pocket. Be prepared for when tragic shit still happens and these dumbasses say we're still living in Biden's America. Because that's the gimmick. That's the gimmick. Like, everything currently is Biden's fault, and we're just waiting for Trump to come in because there will be no school shooting, there will be no mass shooting, there will be no running over of a group of people. None of it. There will be none of it come January whenever. Come January whenever. And these motherfuckers are going to run around like, oh, we're still living in the remnants of Biden's America. Fuck it, I'm going to just look for it. How is this the first tweet? Right-wingers refreshing their pages. I mean, they're going out their way.
To conduct this, he was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did. Because of the nature and the indices that we have on the scene, and we have enough information that the FBI will be taking over this investigation.
Yeah, we ain't gonna know about this. We ain't gonna know nothing about this shit. Oh, I can't show that. That's when Buddy got out and started blinking. No.
Good morning. First of all, we do know that the city of New Orleans was impacted by a terrorist attack. It's all still under investigation. You'll hear more after me. However, I have been in direct contact with the White House, with Governor Landry, and of course a unified command who is present here.
This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Even though it is my city and there might be a clear bias, I'm gonna say terrorist. What regular random motherfucker? Well, I can't say that. This is America. Never mind. I retract my statement. This is America. These motherfuckers be carrying anything.
And we are working on confirming if it's a viable device or not.
Good morning.
To be fair, if they could call what Luigi did a terrorist attack, what's the problem with calling this a terrorist attack? You know what? That is true. I look at that Luigi shit and I just think cold-blooded murder. But you know what? Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. They called that a terrorist attack, but they won't call this one? I mean, she did. The FBI didn't. The fucking mayor of New Orleans called it a terrorist attack, but the FBI did. Whoa. Somebody done told me wrong. Giving me flashbacks to the Christmas parade. Yeah. But hey, welcome to America. The New Orleans attack involved a man plowing his truck into people, gunshots, and explosive devices. The mayor's calling it a terrorist attack, but the FBI isn't. You know what? It's because it's New Orleans. It's because it's New Orleans. They just go think it's some random motherfucker. Police officers ran towards the danger with zero hesitation. Zero. I don't know why I'm about to say zero heroes, but heroes. That definitely is the case. Because, you know, PD got to deal with a lot in that city. It sucks. It fucking sucks. May these people rest in peace. And I hope whoever did it get their balls cut off, because they said it was a man. So my sympathy for him. Do windows. Now, I hate to go from death in despair to transgenderism, but somebody got to do it, and I guess it'll be me.
I think it's because
apparently Alabama got caught Why are you telling me this? Is it because I'm black? Slavery, that's 2009. Why am I typing in Alabama slaves? Alabama outlawed slavery in prisons. It's either Alabama or Arkansas that got like one of those, that got a system in place where they got prisoners working like jobs, and they getting paid piss. Like, you going to work at McDonald's type jobs. Man, I don't see nothing about no fucking Alabama getting caught with slaves. Y'all pissing me off. Why am I looking this up? Fuck you. Why am I looking this up? Why? What is this? Oh. Was this motherfucker not already trans? Like, I don't mean to potentially be rude here, but the resemblance is uncanny. Yes, it's the same person, but I'm getting the same like mannerisms. I'm getting the same like energy here.
Gonna have to ask you to leave on this one, because
I'm getting the same vibe going on here.
I struggled so long to even understand who I was. And I never want to come across as disingenuous. But what do you do when you feel disingenuous in the skin that you're born in? It took me a really long time.
Excuse me, skin? Black people feel very offended by that, sir.
To even understand how to be honest with myself about this. But I want what I make to always be honest and genuine. And I'm Eden. I'm 25 years old, and before...
God, he's my age. Jesus Christ. If there's ever a moment where I wanted to be older, it's right the fuck now.
Probably 2 years ago, I would have never even imagined that I was trans or genderqueer or anything other than cis. I wasn't raised around gender stuff. I had to learn about all that stuff in school and from Family Guy. And as a teenager, I was even reactionary and transphobic because I was...
No, you don't look the part at all, buddy.
Misled on what transgender even is. But I always knew that I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. Never excited about the role that I was expected to fill as a man. And never particularly happy with the person I saw myself growing up to be.
Skill issue loser, you look like a chain smoker.
Sometimes the things that you don't even choose about.
Oh, I'm so bored. That's what I'm talking about.
Yourself are the hardest to see and even harder to come to terms with. Who I am is not a choice. The choice that I am making is to embrace who I am.
Huh? What? That's a choice. To fucking be whatever you want to be. What? You just sat there and, oh God, first thing out. First 10 seconds into the war and I get electrocuted. Cool. Did I mishear this?
And I saw myself growing up to be. Sometimes the things that you don't even choose about yourself are the hardest to see and even harder to come to terms with. Who I am is not a choice. The choice that I am making is to embrace who I am.
So that's a choice. That's a choice. We have not gotten to the Idubbz shit yet. For anyone wondering what the fuck's going on, I haven't gotten there yet. Let me roam before I get to the meat, please. I feel like that could be a good use of our time.
Unapologetically and genuinely. And since making that decision, I've been happier than I've been in a long time. The disconnect from who I felt like and who I saw in pictures or even my own videos was overwhelming and caused a lot of depression. Passive and recurring thought patterns limited the scope on who I thought I could be, based on arbitrary things that didn't really matter. But of course, it wasn't as clear as that when I was feeling it. It felt more like a big internal ball of self-resentment and anger. Sometimes for just not being something else, for not being happy. I struggled with denial for a long time, and I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of that. Even if I've been scared to admit it to myself in the past, I'll never be scared of being who I am again. And I'll never hold myself back like that again. For a long time.
That's good. That's good. You shouldn't do that. It's still a choice to do that, though. That's like the one thing that'll get me.
I felt that a part of me was truly missing. And I couldn't be more grateful that I did not let my cynicism prevent me from being happy, from being fulfilled, and from being true to myself. I use she and they pronouns now, and I'm going to be changing the names of my channels to match the name change. I want to thank everyone who's supported me and my content the last few years.
Well, that's good. I can't imagine a bunch of people being upset at this, but they'll try. Now, if this motherfucker was just... I think the only thing that sucks is you sitting here saying, oh, well, it's not a choice. It's a choice of my choice. That's like the only thing that doesn't make any sense to you. Ugly creature of the night. But all right, I need to learn about abortion now, or else everyone's gonna get mad at me because I'm a misogynist. I don't know anything. I need the help of course, a white guy to explain to me the complexity. Because if there's one person who knows full well on how to navigate the abortion topic, it's a white guy. It's a white male. Is Idubbz still a male?
Group of people so angry, so miserable, so medicated. My body, my choice. The feel when we control your bodies.
The messaging from the left is still so anti-male.
We will keep you down forever.
The women with the least likelihood of getting pregnant are the ones most worried about having abortions.
Okay. Still wild as fuck. These people are. Now I won't lie to myself. I did watch like the first minute, and when the motherfucker comes in saying y'all should have 7 kids, that's kind of where I stopped. That's such just an outlandish fucking statement to tell a group of people. You know what? You should have 7 kids in a fucking economy where you wouldn't be benefited by that one.
If you are an American woman, you have every right to choose in the world.
I mean, I hate to break it to you ladies, but you might not have had a choice in the matter.
Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thong.
I think it would be awesome for the looming
This is the part.
fertility crisis if everyone here had 7 children. People say no less than...
Now look, I'm not a woman. The hardest thing I've done in my life in terms of my body is like take a shit while being drastically sick to where I could barely like sit on the fucking toilet. Seven fucking children in a fucking economy all of you people bitch about. 7 fucking children. You're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking ecosystem. What Michael Jackson said, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. And don't think maybe if you can't feed your baby. Like, come on now. 7? And who the fuck gonna have... Hey, I'm getting tired of that bootstrap shit without logic. Because I'm gonna amend that bootstrap shit That bootstrap shit only works if you actually know how to navigate the circumstances that you're in. 7 fucking kids, 7 fucking pissers, 7 fucking I shit the bed, 7 fucking field trips, 7 fucking school lunches, 7 bitch. You motherfuckers complain about eggs being $5. Fuck, you got a 500 grocery bill? 7 kids? And not to mention they need clothes. And then they all gotta brush their mouth? Nah. Now look, I ain't mad at somebody for having, 1, a little 2. I even settle with the max being 4. I can see motherfuckers having 4. 7, nigga? This fucking gun jumpy. God, 7, nigga? 7? 7? 7? Siete? That's probably not how you say it. Fucking 7? Look, weird question. I know we often separate ourselves and you and I don't really connect as individuals here. How many kids do any of you have, if you have any? 7 phone bills is nuts. You motherfuckers gonna have 1 phone. None as of now. You're telling me y'all like, oh, shit, you got 2. Stop. Protect the uterus, please. 7 is fucking nuts. You can only, I ain't gonna lie, you can only have 7 fucking kids if you are rich. That's some rich people shit. 7 kids? 7? I'm talking about you got bread, paper, cheese. I just want me a thick bitch. I want me one of them tortas. Cause I'm a cushion for the pushing ass. You know what? Let me stop.
Seven's a good.
My pullout game weaker than Diddy is crazy. That's the comment of the fucking stream. I'm pinning that. That's the comment of the stream. It's only been 20 minutes. How did we already get here?
Start. I think 7's good. Or whatever number, 4, 5. 6.
And he shrunk the number because he knew that shit was wild. 4. Wait, he shrunk it, but started at 4 and then went back up before 7. Motherfucker.
Ever use these on your butthole? It doesn't work out well.
Okay, that's how we start. Usually people start their videos with like a hello, a hi, how you doing? Like that's definitely how some people start their YouTube videos, like a what's up? Damn, we just ripped that Band-Aid off like it ain't nothing, huh?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Idubbz Complains. Today, I'm going to be complaining about a little bit of...
The fuck y'all talking about? We were talking about having 7 kids. If you really wanted to know. We were all discussing how we're all going to have 7 kids. It's going to be great. This is all going to be great. We're all going to have kids. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Bit of a heavier topic than portion sizes at Cold Stone. This is a video about abortion. It's a very big topic, a very serious topic. I know. I'm going to treat it with all the respect that it deserves, all the sanctity that it deserves. Back in November, there was a trend amongst Twitter incels to tweet out some version of your body, my choice. And for all of the self-hating women, it was my body, his choice. Of course, a lot of these accounts either went private or are suspended, which is quite the accomplishment to do on Elon Musk's Twitter.
You know what's sick? All these I'm pulling up the tweet. I'm pulling up the tweet that made me mad. There was a tweet that made me mad, man. There was a tweet that speaking of Elon, there's like 2 tweets, 3 tweets, all coming from like this great Twitter account that you all should follow. Conservative YouTubers are either ignoring what Trump is doing or lying about it. They talked all that shit about conservatives being the party of unity and understanding, yet none of them are standing together with their friends who've gotten blue check marks taken away. The quartering for some damn reason, I mean, I know the reason, but for some god damn reason, thought it'd be a wonderful idea to be like, hey, you know, let's just fucking make it all about this. X and the recent wave of effectively demonetization and shadow banning has proved itself no better than big tech. Hello, that's the sound of the call coming from inside the house. Y'all watch. Who's the guy who's been saying for the longest time Twitter was never the free speech platform? Don't matter who bought that fucking app. Oh, me? Thought so. Who told y'all that people were still getting banned left and right off of Twitter, even though Elon sat there and told y'all, hey, this is the free speech app? Oh, me? Thought so. Who the fuck told y'all that there's gonna come a time where motherfuckers are gonna have to be punished for what they're saying on these apps? Because as much as people like to think that they could just say whatever the fuck they want with no consequence, you're gonna get punished for that. Oh, me? Who the fuck told y'all that motherfuckers is gonna do what they want with that fucking app? Oh, me? Thought so. So when I see a motherfucker who has the blue check mark and will say that this is not fair and all this bullshit, but he won't fucking unsubscribe from Twitter Blue, that just lets me know you're spineless. You want everybody to have a seat at the table who agree with you. The problem is, it's not how that's going to go. The quartering is playing a very safe line of not doing too much to criticize Elon out loud because he knows what I know. If he does it in any loud fashion, he's going to lose that check mark. And he's going to lose out on a way to earn some coin on the Twitter. People told y'all this app wasn't a free speech app before/after Elon bought it, and you and several others ignored it until bad things started happening to your friends. Because when it was happening to other people, yeah, Elon, get him. This is no longer a place for these weirdo leftists to be on. And then the shoe came to fucking hit. And this one, man, boy, when Black Conservative Perspective said, hey, the leftists are crazy, the people on the right know how to debate and we don't do all of this fucking weird infighting, boy, what a fucking... Y'all want to watch this? What? Look at all the minds I put down. Look at all the minds I put down. Look at all the fucking minds I put down. That's how you put shit up. That's how you put shit up. A 23Ps. A fucking 23Ps. That's a fucking 23Ps. Look at all the fucking destruction that I brought. That's the fuck I'm talking about. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Hey, give me my fucking dough. Give me my fucking dough. Immediately. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That I like to see. That the fuck I like to see right there. That's how you clear some shit out. That's how you beat a motherfucker solid. Idubbz is in the best shape it's ever been. Just don't be a completionist. The fuck is you talking about? Fuck you. I'm trying to fight for democracy and get me some super samples and rare samples. Not worry about your random fucking think piece. Fuck you. I'm for democracy, mother. Why would you put a Tesla tower? You stupid motherfucker. Now, if I get electrocuted, I'm quitting this bitch. What was I talking about? Oh, this stupid ass fucking picture. Team USA versus Team Elon. I could have sworn y'all motherfuckers was like the party that figured out how to not be rude to one another. What happened? It's almost like that was bullshit. It's almost like saying that out loud with zero confidence in your own party's ability to be normal. It's stupid. And you probably should never do that. Because that's dumb. You would have lost it all. And that's not smart to say out loud. Genuine question. If I buy Helldivers 2 for $20 right now, will it be worth it for the coming future? Asking because I don't know the current state of the Helldivery community. Oh, look, I'm going to give you like a basic fucking timeline of this Helldivers landscape. When the game came out, early 2024, it was great. Fun game. Everybody was making memes about fighting for democracy. All good times. All good times all around. But then the Sony happened. The Sony led to a massive exodus of Helldivers soldiers who fought the cause, who fought for the right to protect their families and the right to be Helldivers. They fought for the right to exist upon the Helldive and fight with their brothers in arms to be Helldivers. But then the Sony infected the very landscape with their corporate greed and made the people leave. And while true Helldivers still stuck in the fight, it was clear that we lacked the numbers. It was clear that we lacked the numbers. But then Sony relented because they saw that what they were doing made no sense. And the Helldivers slowly regained their strength in numbers and fought back against the automatons and the... what's the other one? The bugs. And then news came that united every single Helldiver back into the fight. The Illuminate, which you see currently fighting, we are fighting right now, has come back into the fray and has led all the Helldivers that abandoned ship to come back and fight for the one thing they truly hold dear, which is their love for Super Earth. And now the community is probably in the best shape it's been since the game came out last year. Was I able to fucking tell that story in great succession? That's how you tell a story, class. First of all, that's where my shit's about to blow up. Oh my god, I got a fucking 20 kill off a fucking napalm strike. Somebody shoot this motherfucker! Somebody shoot him, please! Oh my god, I got a fucking 40 piece, 50 piece. I got a 50 piece off this shit. That's the fuck I'm talking about. This is death and destruction, baby! Look at this fucking guy! I died. This is the one mission I hate on this fucking game. This fucking defend the point, because the fucking point take 50 years to fucking progress through, and we gotta fucking do this shit the whole time. Fuck. All right, back to abortion. Fuck conservatives. You stupid motherfuckers sat there and lied out the fucking ether about, oh, we're the party of unity and all this shit. You're not unified. Fucking spades. Motherfuckers have your own ideas on what makes America whatever the fuck you want it to be. And when somebody comes in and helps almost shut down the fucking government, y'all praise them. But then when he sits there and says, you know, immigrants, yeah, they could work for me. You know, American culture really isn't as bad. Then all of a sudden everybody's offended. Ain't that some shit? Who could have predicted? Oh, me? Cool.
Wide range of audiences here.
But for a lot of these accounts that remain active, with a couple of clicks onto their profile, it's pretty fucking obvious why they're tweeting out the things that they're tweeting out. They're just hateful people. We got a woman wearing a Confederate flag saying, my body, his choice. Now, how would this get worse? Oh, Nazi shit. My body, his choice, Nazi shit. And also selling courses on how to...
I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is still weird. My body, his choice. That's, I don't know, man. Like, I could be in the minority on that one because I am one. But I hear that and I'm just weirded out. Like, I don't want to hear that.
To be more feminine. My body, his choice, Nazi shit. Your body, my choice, and... Hitler! Okay. I think that'll do for sample size. I just wanted to show you guys that if you did decide to look at any of these people's accounts, you're not going to find an educated person. You're not going to find a kind person. You're just going to find a nasty piece of shit. Now let's talk about a woman's value. What is a woman's value? I guess you can narrow it down to reproductive organs. Like, okay, her value is giving birth.
That is what the secularist left would like, apparently, is you take away the thing that makes most women, i.e. getting married and having children. You take those things away from them. And
what a great time for Gaming Witch to come in when we find out that the only value women have is to give birth. I do, just for the sake of comedic joy, love that for you, the Gaming Witch. I love that for you. It's amazing.
And then that will make them the happiest they have ever been. There's only one problem. There is no data to support that anywhere on Earth. To take the part of you that is the most unique to your sex and then discard that or treat that as though that is a downside to who you are, it's antithetical to what womanhood is. It's very puzzling.
It's not even remotely puzzling. Let's just Oh, let's just stop for a moment and think about why this is so fucking stupid. Why would you discard what makes you so incredible as a male? Your ability to bust. Your ability to bust is just so fantastic.
The Rust Belt or bust. Bust through their front door, bust you in the mouth. When she loved the bus. Remember that time when Kamala Harris loved the bus? They presented her with the bus from The Fugitive.
I mean, you create the seed of a life, Ben. Why would you discard that like it's a downside? It's not a downside. You should be busting left and right, Benjamin. Benjamin Shapiro, you are the bust king. Women do not want to be known as, I was gonna say the bust queens. I think a lot of women would prefer not to be known as baby maker, and she kind of does art on the side.
I mean, you know, they got some of them that do like that. And I don't know why the fuck these specific people, I don't know why the fuck these specific people don't just go shut the fuck up and go make some babies. It be conservative women who be saying this shit, and every time I hear it, I'm like, shut the fuck up, face down, ass up, make the babies. Stop talking. Stop speaking as if you are the objective truth of society.
Baby make.
You're listening to Idubbz fucking explain abortion. We're learning about abortion.
And she does baking. She makes a pretty good,
You heard him, Leon? Go make some babies? Well, fuck it. Maybe I'll cut a hole into my bed and see what happens in 9 months. But other than that, ain't no baby getting made right now.
souffle. She's a baby maker, and she sells some clothes on Depop. They're not going to forget that this is what they do. They have reminders every month of what they are and what they can do with their body. They don't need that to be their title. Just like you and I don't need bust.
Yeah, because every month you bitches bleed. You bleed. Did you know that you bleed?
Extraordinaire is our
I'm a male. I know everything about women.
Women find fulfillment in being married and having children. I can testify.
So look, I'm going to give y'all like a drastic hot take. Yes, there are people out there who feel fulfilled in some of the easiest mundane things. This is true. You know what else is true? There are people out there who don't want that in their life, and they'd rather just, vibe out. Y'all know, they got women who, just check my notes here, don't want kids, right? So are they gonna live the rest of their fucking lives dying on the inside because they didn't get bussed in? Gaming Witch. Do you realize, why am I using Gaming Witch as a fucking example? That's the only one I could confirm that I'm 20% sure is a woman. Like, are you telling me your life would not be as fulfilled unless somebody nutted in you and 9 months later you screaming at the fucking ether? Oh, Kangaloo's here. I'm almost certain. I'm like 10% sure Kangaloo's a woman. Kangaloo, do you realize that your life would not be fulfilled unless you have children? Did you know that?
To this in my own life. My wife, of course, very famously.
According to the Ben Shapiro, the Ben Shapiro knows all about the woman. Because if there's any true slayer of pussy, it's a man with the last name Shapiro.
A doctor, went to UCLA Medical School, brilliant woman. Also, the place where she easily finds the most fulfillment. And she'll tell you this, bar none, without a doubt, being a mom, being a wife. Those are the places where she finds the most fulfillment.
That's awesome. I would love for a lot of women to have the choice that your wife had and be able to postpone their pregnancy until a later date when they finish college, maybe have a stable job, and maybe aren't with like...
How many children has Ben? If Ben doesn't have 7, then fuck, he's falling behind, buddy. You gotta make those 7 babies. Ben, you gotta nut in or give her them 7 babies. Have you seen Ben Shapiro's rap with Tom McDonald? Yes. And I'm here to fucking scream out loud that no one gives a fuck about Tom McDonald's part. They only watch that shit for Ben. There's not one of you who watched that and thought, wow, Tom McDonald can rap. You all watched that shit for a reason, and it was Ben Shapiro. I watched that for Ben Shapiro. Why? Because it's Ben fucking Shapiro rapping. Why the fuck would I not laugh at that? I found out Tom McDonald's a fucking Canadian. Who let this motherfucker have an opinion about my American politics? Excuse me? Who told that fucking Canadian he could speak about my American lifestyle? You stick to butterscotch scones and hockey, you infidel. Don't you come to my country and speak on it. I don't even know who Tom McDonald is. I could piss you off right now. Y'all want to be pissed off right now? No, I haven't watched Idubbz podcast. Why did I say it like that? Podcast. I'm a grown adult who functions in society by actively communicating with the opposite sex. Never in my life would I ever consider watching that podcast. I'm watching this because Chris sent this in the group chat for some reason, and he didn't like the video, I guess. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, y'all mad because a dude talking about abortion? What's the problem here?
Like an abusive partner, you know, that would be ideal.
My wife's a doctor. She currently is not practicing because she's still taking care of the new baby and our 3 other children.
So he has 4 children. Good job, Ben. Good job, Ben. You're almost halfway there, buddy. Maybe one day you'll figure this team fucking sucks. I just can't. This team sucks. I can't. This team sucks. That team was not together at all. Who's Idubbz? Not the guy on the screen, but the other guy that was on the screen. That guy. This guy right here.
They finish college, maybe have a stable...
Career women, like, for example, my wife, a doctor. The thing she's most proud of is being a mom. I mean, like, this very obvious stuff.
You know, you're saying that, but I don't feel confident in what you're saying. I feel like I would need to hear from the mother about how she feels about her accomplishments in life, and if she truly believes that, you know, the best part of my life is, you know, being a mother. Like, you can say that with confidence. What will she say? Like, and that's not to say Ben's lying. It's to say, hey, you're saying all of this shit. I would much rather like to hear from the wife. You know, just hear her fucking opinions on it. Because maybe she is. Maybe she is. Or maybe she's like, I've done all these great things and I'm a mom. And I'm a good mother. I've done all these great things and I'm a good mother. I don't want to rank them because they're all very special to me. And then Ben comes out of, well, you know, being a mom is what's really important, more important, you know, because I'm Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro will constantly use his wife as an example of what is fulfilling to a woman, specifically a mother and a wife. But he does this after his wife has graduated, worked as a doctor, and now has kids. And I think the reason that your wife finds fulfillment out of being a mother is because she has something to compare it to, which is a career. And you can't play this game where you're like, my wife ended up finding more fulfillment, therefore women are going to find more fulfillment.
Yeah, you bust your ass throughout your entire life for that fucking degree. I feel more. I know that you feel more fulfilled just busting my nut out after 9 months.
Fulfillment out of being a mother.
I am disgusting. Why do y'all watch me? What the fuck?
Let them decide that on their own. Now, Ben and his cohorts obviously think that men and women have particular roles when it comes to being a parent.
Mothers are there to nurture, males are there to protect. I'm talking about traditional roles, like wife or mother for a woman, or father and protector for a man. The great joy of life in being a wife and being a mom, the great joy in life of being a father and a husband and a protector and a provider.
The women will create more life, something men cannot do.
I feel like stretching my ass out. What? Y'all know that saying, it take 2 to tango? Y'all know that saying? It take 2 to tango. Y'all know that, right? Can't do one without the other.
And the men will protect them.
And especially as the head of the household, the male, you must constantly be looking at...
What the fuck was all these men take care of the household motherfuckers when that one bitch ran around saying, I'm gonna terrorize the fucking abortion clinic, and the dad was in his fucking driver's seat. Oh, my fucking wife is going to jail. Maybe you should have been the fucking protector and leader of your fucking household and tell that bitch face down, ass up.
At the threats, right? You must constantly be looking at the attack vectors.
Attack vectors? Are you a fucking fighter pilot? What are you protecting your kids from?
I would not join Charlie Kirk in the fight for democracy. I'm gonna be honest with you all. He would not be somebody I would trust in the fight for democracy.
Come out and say it. You're protecting your kids from drag shows. We're in the 21st century.
Huh? All right, Idubbz, you might lose me, buddy. Like, how do we go from abortion to drag shows? Come on, buddy. What are we doing? How do we go from abortion to drag shows? I'd love to know, but I fear you're not gonna tell me. I have a fear you're not gonna tell me.
3, you need to wipe your kid's ass, you need to teach them good values, and you need to play ball with them. Like, what is this protector shit? You ain't protecting anything.
There are 3 types of people in this world. There are predators, there are infants, and the protectors of infants.
Huh? So, fuck the women? Because you done already established that men are the protectors. So I guess it's just fuck the L women again? Like, you did your service of just, like, popping out my nut. Not just go away. Because we've established a difference between nurturer and protector. So I'm confused. I'm hurting right now trying to understand this shit.
You fall into one of those 3 categories.
Oh, shit.
So what the fuck am I? I'm not an infant, and I don't have infants to protect, so I'm a what? So everybody in here who's not a fucking baby and doesn't have a baby to fucking watch over, we all predators? Man, don't ever fucking tell me you respect these motherfuckers. Man, get me the fuck out of here. Strike one.
I didn't know.
Ain't even Idubbz's fault. Strike one.
Those were the rules that we were playing this game with. Damn it. Okay, I'm not an infant. I don't think I've ever protected an infant. Oh no. No. Wait, back up. I don't like these rules. I'm not an infant. I'm not a protector of an infant. Okay, how about this? There's 3 types of people in this world. Pedophiles, protectors of pedophiles, and people named Idubbz. Yeah, that's what I thought. I really hate this idea of getting so, like, laser focused on these particular roles. That's the beauty in being a human being. We can both do these roles. Like, what the fuck?
No. Am I nuts? But the 50-50 thing that people bring up in dating, and that's one of the many reasons why they're fucking gonna die alone, because they're dictating their life on doing half of the work and somebody else doing half of the work. I think that's stupid. Wouldn't it be better to just go 100 and 100? Fuck your mathematical non-statistics. I'm almost certain you all cheated on math tests any fucking way. But when we're doing this stupid ass fucking game, would it not behoove the general public to give 100% of effort and not just leave like a gaping hole of 50% out of it? That makes 200. Yeah, that's a greater number than 100.
Fuck is a...
Did you get that from Abba and Preach? No, I got that from my fucking life. Like, I'm sorry, my dad stayed in my life and I just observed that motherfucker, that I do need human connection advice from people on the internet. I just watch these motherfuckers and either they're correct or they're wrong. And if you watch dating podcasts, no matter who's doing it, men or women, who are not in relationships, who are not married, and who are going based off getting their asses beat by fat girls in the 8th grade, yeah, you're gonna die alone. I still want my fucking handwritten apology. That's my one-armed man, and I better get it. Like, I'm not fucking around. I want my fucking apology. Like, cause motherfuckers stood on business with that. Like, no, sometimes they say correct things. When? When the fuck has Fresh and Fit ever said a correct original thing? I don't think it's ever happened. Believe in yourself? Bitch, I got the Lion King to tell me that. Fuck, trust in your friends? Fuck, Sonic 3 just taught me that. Fuck, some days are bad, but fuck, it could be worse. Fuck, the Simpsons movie taught me that. The worst day of your life so far. There's not an original thought perpetuated by these motherfuckers unless it's hating a bitch. No productivity. Only, fuck, your life is nothing unless you give me your money so that I could teach you. Blah, 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 blah. You have nothing and you will like it. You will die alone and enjoy it. you will see nothing but the end times in the barrel of my shotgun, and you will enjoy the nothingness that is your life. And you will be satisfied with how far your life shall become and destroy. Because that is what makes a true American, how much they suffer in the wake of sorrow. I don't know what voice I'm trying to put on right now, but it drastically hurt.
A single mother, if not a provider, if not a protector.
No, if it's a single mother, that means she's the one that fucked up the relationship. Duh. Didn't you listen to the Red Pill book of Women Stupid, Men Awesome? Idubbz, come on, bro. Come on, bro. If you let The Sims teach you about life, you're just a sexual deviant and maybe predator.
If not a nurturer.
I stand on what I said about women and them fucking Sims games because I have not been wrong about that. Them Sims games turn them women into whores. The good kind.
Because all of the things.
The type that want to do that shit to you if you treat them right.
That the man does. So why are we giving this title to men? Men and women are protectors. They're nurturers. They do all the things. By the way,
fuck. So what is a single dad? This is not a question for Idubbz. It's a question for all these other motherfuckers. What's a single dad? Is he just a pussy who couldn't keep his house together?
The reason I'm saying this is just to suggest what they're saying is horseshit. If you have found in your personal life that your husband going off to work is a better setup and it's just a lot easier for you, or your wife staying at home taking care of the kids is better, that's awesome.
Gaming Witch is gonna die and get plastic surgery in case anyone didn't pay attention to her Twitter. I just randomly logged into Twitter again and saw that as the first fucking thing.
More power to you. That's great. But we shouldn't pretend.
I'm literally playing The Sims. See? Freaks! Fucking... You know what?
And that our lives are other people's lives. When left-wing women were protesting their rights being infringed, Ben Shapiro and Matt Gaetz both decided it was a good idea to mock them for being ugly or unfuckable.
So apparently there are a bunch of left-wing women who are now declaring a sex strike. I mean, I hate to break it to you ladies, but you might not have had a choice in the matter, depending on exactly who you are anyway.
The women with the least likelihood of getting pregnant are the ones most worried about having abortions. Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb.
I could be drunk as fuck, but what logic? And these are the same motherfuckers who will clutch their pearls if you don't fuck them. It's the same people.
I feel like this is important to highlight because I feel like it's very telling that there isn't much ammo left in the chamber when it comes to women's reproductive rights. When Ben Shapiro is resorting to mocking women and saying that they're ugly, well, I mean, let's be real, he didn't say they're ugly. He just implied that they were ugly. He was basically calling them ugly in lawyer speak.
You might not have had a choice in the matter, depending on exactly who you are anyway.
Something I've noticed with a lot of these right-wing men is I think they're watching that pickup artist guy from, what was he from, like MTV or something? The guy with the big fuzzy hat?
Are you ready to know the 5 attraction switches that exist in every woman ubiquitously?
Because they're taking this approach of like telling women what they want and telling women what they need and what would make them happy and what makes them unhappy.
Having 3 kids is a really big deal and will make you happier. And a lot of women want...
Now look, I'm not a woman. But they got women who go through that thing. What's that thing? Y'all know that thing. Let's see. I think it's called postpartum depression, where there are a lot of women who, make it out of that. There are a lot of women who don't. There are a lot of women who don't fucking do a good job in dealing with their health after giving birth. That's a drastic fucking thing. And I hope the women who go through birth have a fucking support system that is able to help them through a fucking moment in time, such as giving birth or going through it when they miscarry. Because quite recently, there was a YouTuber who got pregnant and announced that she miscarried. And I hope, for the fucking sake of her sanity, she has an amazing support system around her. And from her own mouth, she does. And that's good. That's good. Idubbz sounds like every bread tuber. I'm struggling to figure out why I'm supposed to be mad at Idubbz right now. This nigga saying the same shit I would say. I guess it's because it's Idubbz, or probably some fucking reason Idubbz is begrudged now, or because he fucking got on camera and just said, hey, I fucked up in my life. My bad. I want to do better. Because that's our cardinal sins now. Like, I'm still not going to get behind Chris on that logic. You're mad because a guy said, hey, I did wrong. I view what I did as wrong. I'm going to go about my life now. It's still douchey. Yes, it's douchey. You're not. He just sounds like those condescending assholes. Which ones? Which ones? You mean the one that just said, hey, y'all not gonna be happy unless y'all got 3 kids? Gun to your head. Which one you want to listen to? Idubbz or Charlie Kirk? I'm picking Idubbz and the gunshot. Just for the fuck of it.
Want to be stay-at-home moms. Most women want to make babies. Most women want to have babies.
Most women are happier at home. They are pretending that they like working.
You're talking to the women. They know. The women are going to tell you what makes you happy and what makes you fulfilled. Why are you doing it to them?
Like a perfect example is like the pickup artists. What they say is that really
men used to go to war and die.
With women, it's the same bag of tricks. You know, they're not fully rational. I don't believe that, like men, they possess a sort of full rationality.
Our attraction circuit looks at a woman's replication value more than her survival value. And it is all because of one device that is hooked up to her brain that she has hardwired into her chassis that we do not possess. A uterus. This uterus is going to change her behavior.
Most women want to make babies. Most women are happier at home. Most women want to have babies.
Most women like making homes and like raising children.
Why do you have a fucking compilation?
It's fucking obvious that this is what women want. You shouldn't have to be chirping like you are. It should just...
I don't think everyone is angry at him changing. They're angry at the extreme overcorrection, which is changing.
Be automatic.
It's a good idea to change the whole word into something different. He changed. And I'll agree. You could be annoyed that this motherfucker is just like, guys, I'm changing my way. My audience walked up to people and said nigga, and it made me feel so bad. Yes, you could be annoyed at it, but then at some point, you're going to have to realize that you're not him, and he's going to look at life differently from you. And if he feels he himself is a problem, and it's because of his content, he's well within his right to change that. And I don't know. I fucking didn't watch this guy unless he was doing like a content cop. I didn't watch his mail videos. Any of that shit. I don't know if he's failed or succeeded. He's got 100K plus views in 18 hours. It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. It seems like there's like this weird corner that wants motherfuckers to remain as they are. And I don't know, man. Sounds pointless. Sounds like a bunch of people getting worked up over nothing. Now, if we start having a conversation about that boxing shit, that's a whole different thing. That turned out to be bullshit, along with the scam. Fucking Mantis, die! Thank you, Mantis, for dying. Thank you, Groot, for dying. Why did I just solo all these motherfuckers? I'm awesome. Venom, good night. Goodbye. It's over. We all mature with age. Yeah, some people don't rationalize that one. But at least I try. How the fuck did he get MVP? Fuck that goddamn fucking shark!
You should have some...
Can you place a turn on the objective? I don't know. I feel like you can. I feel like I did that before.
Faith that these women aren't children, and that even if they're led astray and they get a career as a lawyer, after doing that for a few years, 10 years, they'll be like, okay, I'm ready for something different. The fact that they continue to spew this rhetoric is so fucking insane to me, because so many of these men are married to career women. Women who got a job as a doctor, women who went through college and ended up having a career and did their career for a while and then had children.
We should say focus on family formation in your early 20s, then go to college in your late 30s.
And then in their early 30s, they get really upset because they say, you know, the boys don't want to date me anymore because they're not at their prime. And people get mad when
I don't know who the fuck this is on my team that thought he was going to be the Punisher. Bag back, la homie. This ain't you. You better go do something else. Goofball. I'm the Punisher.
I say that, well, this is true. You're in your early 30s. I'm sorry. It's like you're not as...
I keep forgetting to download this game. Download the game. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. It's fun. It's amazing.
Attractive in the dating pool as you were in the early 20s. But again, you have your corporate job and cats, so I thought, you know...
I'm pretty unsympathetic to the fact that Charlie Kirk thinks his wife is hotter in her 20s than she is now. What I take issue with is the fact that he's telling so many young people that they should get married and have kids in their 20s and postpone their careers till their 30s and 40s. But that is not what he did, and that's not what many of his colleagues did. If that's not what you did, you need to pair your rhetoric with, I fucked up. He should be telling all these women on this podcast, I fucked up. Me and all my conservative colleagues who spent our early 20s grinding, we shouldn't have done that.
All this talk about how you're going to be...
You know, maybe I'm just nuts. You know, like, tell me if I'm nuts. You know, when I paint this scenario, I'll let you know when I'm done. Meet a person, you know, get a little attraction to them, ask them out on a date. Hopefully they say yes. Go on a date, have as much fun as you possibly can. Hopefully you can hope for a second date, then a third, and a fourth. Maybe at some point between like the third and the fourth one, you ask, all right, will you be girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the fuck. You know, and y'all mingle, y'all gel for a good period of time. And then you like figure out you figure out a day to risk your ACL and ask for hand in marriage. And all the while you're doing that, you're working on your career and your curriculum, because I don't know if y'all know this, but you should always fucking try to get the bag as best you can in legal ways and go from there. And then maybe, just maybe, y'all build something together, whether that is a business, whether that is a fucking empire where you both make money, and then you fucking somewhere along the way start fucking thinking about birthing some sperm, and you know, you go from there and you fucking have fun going from there, and you raise a family and you continue to fucking have your business and whatnot and your fucking careers. Like it's like it's all that one word. What's that one word that I don't really hear from people too much, because they want to fixate on pretending like life is all like this one big ass chess piece to where you could only do things at a certain. Oh, it's called balance. Yeah. It's called balance. That's the end of my thought. You can let me know if I'm crazy for hoping I could navigate my life like this, because I don't want to stop my life. Shut up, Ben. I don't want to stop my life to focus on one thing. I want to create a balance in my life to where I could fucking make my money, further my fucking aspirations and goals, and also fucking have somebody in my life. What? I don't want to fucking stop one thing to do another, because it's just gonna irk my membrane. Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind? I know I'm not, but I just thought I'd ask, because, you know, it's polite to ask. Fucking Jeff, die, you stupid bitch. Fuck Jeff the Shark.
Having a career as a high-powered lawyer at 50 with no kids is nonsense.
A lot of them take on jobs that, you know, they know is not going to result in some budding career. Like, it's usually in fashion or textiles or something like that.
That if they put their entire life's meaning into their credential, into where they went to school, into what kind of job they have, if you put all of your life's meaning into that, you're going to be a sad, lonely, pathetic person. And
you know, it's just not how everyone operates. There are people who are fucking career driven, and you know, they're happy. There are people with kids who are pissed off. Hello. You realize what you're saying is not exclusive to one set of people who do something with their life. You can have children and be unhappy that you had children. Huh?
And you're going to know it internally, so you're going to project it onto people who have actually built something more meaningful with.
Maybe if we stop right, you know, if you stop putting the fear of boredom into motherfuckers' ecos, you might be able to have you might be able to have a little bit of fun,
their lives,
or enjoy your life just a wee bit more. I say just a wee bit more.
It is crazy the amount of strays that are coming out of these people's mouths. All of their rhetoric can apply to Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, Laura Ingraham, all of these like right-wing women who decided to focus in their 20s on grinding. Like many men are able to do, they decided to forego having
no, Idubbz, you don't get it. They're conservative, so that they could get away with it.
Kids and wait until they were in their 30s, or I think in some cases their 40s, to have kids. You're not going to hear Ben Shapiro lampooning Candace Owens for waiting until she was...
Well, maybe now you will, but... Couple months ago, nah. Jeff, die. Fuck Jeff the Shark. 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 If Jeff the Shark ain't got no haters, I'm dead. If Jeff the Shark ain't got no motherfuckers complaining that he's in the fucking ecos, I have been kidnapped. If Jeff the Shark isn't getting cursed out, that means somebody cut out my damn tongue. Fuck Jeff the Shark. Fuck Jeff the Shark. Fuck everybody who plays Jeff the Shark. I hate Jeff the Shark. You motherfuckers can hate Mantis. You motherfuckers can hate Iron Fist. I hate Jeff the Shark.
He was 30 to have kids. There's a clip of this young conservative woman who's trying to like reach Charlie Kirk and basically say like, what about like women having careers? And he just like completely like shuts her down.
Many women, a majority, like 90+% deep down, have this urge to reproduce and to raise children.
Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. I don't think I've streamed since last year. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. We ain't diss mama. We are exclusively dissing your boy, Jeff. Fuck that shark. Do you hear me? Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? That shark is an annoyance to the ecos and everything I hold dear in life. That shark is a nuisance. I say a nuisance. That shark is a pain in the ass. And anyone who likes that shark deserves nothing but pain. You deserve to see sharks mutilated and eaten in front of your faces. That shark deserves to be deep fried, slathered in coleslaw, and we won. That shark better not be playing a game. I'm turning this stream off. I'll accept it.
That and go become a CEO of a shoe company.
A better way to propose feminism in the public media would be not to eliminate having children and tell women that they shouldn't have children, but to figure out your career first before you decide to like settle down, because you can't really undo that once you have kids.
Yes, I think it's the exact opposite. I think you should have kids first, then do your career. Because which one has a timetable on it?
True.
Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. Where the money? Where y'all money at? Wait a minute. Where y'all money? Where the money at? Nah, fuck it. Texting women I know. I just gotta ask. Because is it smart to have children when you ain't got no fucking money?
But like once you
what? Yes, there is a timetable for women to have children. Yes. But if you pop one, wait a fucking minute. So if a bitch pop one out at 18, you gonna blame that bitch and she should have closed her fucking legs? Man. Reminds me of that. Bro, me and Ada have spoken about this family that was trending on TikTok a couple months ago for having like a big ass family. I think it was like 2 parents, 3 kids. And they lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. For the love of God, please get some money first. Get some money. Go get some fucking money, please. These are the same motherfuckers who will sit there and look at a mom who work at McDonald's asking for a higher wage and say, whoa, you should have been doing something better with your life. I almost threw myself out my fucking window.
You have kids, you're committed to that, and you can't really have as much of a career, so you should kind of define your, like, I guess what I'm trying to say.
Kids are way more important than being, a data scientist at Dropbox.
I see why women don't want to fucking have kids. Look who trying to make them have them. Niggas that ain't rationalizing shit. Oh, no.
But
This clip pisses me off so much because he's being very disingenuous. He's trying to, like, in this moment, elevate the role of a mother as being the most important thing ever. And you would be stupid to have your sights set on any of these other career options. A data scientist? Well, you'd be a fucking moron to want to be a data scientist at Dropbox.
Kids are way more important than being a data scientist at Dropbox.
What happens when you speak to men? You want to spend your life going to different college campuses because you think the textbooks are too woke? That's like the most unimportant thing ever. Pro-life people will often boil down the reasons women have abortions into like 3-ish categories. 1, to protect the life of the mother. 2, rape or incest. And 3, convenience.
And now they want to be able to use scientific medical technology out of convenience?
Vast majority of them are abortions of convenience and choice.
So most are abortions out of convenience. 95% of all abortions in this country are done out of economic convenience. Do you think that's okay? We're going to keep on allowing abortion out of narcissism, convenience, and not taking responsibility.
Now, obviously, convenience can include many things. In fact, I have a long list of things. This is from Oklahoma. There's only so many states in the U.S. who will actually track the reasons a woman got an abortion, and each state does it a bit differently. I found that Oklahoma is very thorough. And when you plot all of these reasons on a pie chart, it actually starts to look a little bit different than this pie chart where it's like, oh, look at all these abortions out of convenience. There are a lot of extremely valid reasons as to why someone would get an abortion that would fall under Charlie Kirk's umbrella of convenience. If having a child is going to affect your mental health at all, abortion out of convenience. Abusive partner, anyone in your life who's fucking abusive and is going to be close to your child, that would be an abortion out of convenience. Not having the finances, literally not being able to afford taking care of a child. These are all very valid reasons to get an abortion. He's being very manipulative by saying that women are doing this out of convenience because you would never use that word for other difficult life choices. If you put your elderly father in a home because you have 4 kids you have to take care of and a wife that relies on you, no one's going to say that you did that out of convenience. They're going to say, oh yeah, I can understand. That's a lot of people to take care of, and one additional person, you know, would make it a lot harder.
On what fucking planet was I supposed to not agree with this video? On what planet? On what planet was I supposed to like not like this video? Because the way this got framed to me is, oh, Idubbz is making a video about abortion. who and if I hear the stupid ass who asked for this video, who the fuck asked for y'all live streams and opinions on any of these fucking subject matters that you don't play a part in? Who the fuck asked for my YouTube videos? It's almost like, nigga, we got opinions and we're allowed to fucking voice them. Ding, 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 ding. Man, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Y'all niggas doing a mighty fine job pissing me off.
On the topic of abortion, euphemisms.
And fuck everybody who calls people at midnight on New Year's Day. People got work in the morning. I don't need that type of negativity in my life.
They're very popular on both sides.
All the euphemisms the left has to use with regard to the termination of the unborn, which itself is a euphemism with regard to the killing of the unborn. All the euphemisms.
Bro, it's an abortion. You ain't got to make it more dramatic. It's already what it is. Everybody knows what it is. It's because you put murder and the use of a gun illegally to fucking harm another person. Yeah, bro. We got a word for that. It's called murder. Like we already got a word built in for that one. Like I know you got to make it more dramatic than what it is. It's an abortion. Yes, we know. We got it.
Termination. Abortion, Planned Parenthood. All of this stuff just demonstrates they don't want to talk about the issue, because when they talk about the issue, people immediately get uncomfortable. And they get uncomfortable because deep down in the human soul, something knows that there is something deeply wrong with a society that allows the killing of 1 million unborn children every year out of a perverse sense of authenticity and entitlement.
No, Ben, they get uncomfortable because it's fucking gross. No one wants to hear that shit. It's just...
I mean, fuck, you tell a detailed story about how a motherfucker went into somebody's vagina and destroyed whatever the fuck is in there, you're gonna be grossed the fuck out. Be honest with
Same
you.
thing with circumcision. I'm sure you're familiar with circumcision. Instead of using the word
it's because he's Jewish.
circumcision, how about we say cutting a baby's dick off? Oh, we don't say that because it's fucking gross? Okay, well, there you go. There's your answer.
It's a slaughter in our country. It's 1 million babies every single year.
I'm going to be able to have sex how I want, and if I have to go put a dagger through, have someone put a dagger through a child for me, then so be it.
Huh? Like, y'all can't see me, but my eyebrows are raised and I'm just looking at the screen. Huh? Like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by this?
Sure. What the fuck is Charlie Kirk saying? He's talking about using an enchanted dagger to kill a baby. I don't think babies are being aborted via daggers all that often. Most abortions,
I mean, once they come out of the uterus, never mind.
right now are with the pill. It's like over 60% or something.
The baby fights, the baby struggles, the baby dodges, the baby avoids, they break the neck of the baby.
The baby ducks, the baby dives, the baby dodges. All of these women know what abortion is. They're not fucking confused by it. They know that it's killing the baby. Now, Charlie Kirk knows that him labeling women as murderers would be a very unpopular take, but a lot of women voluntarily get abortions and oftentimes are relieved when they get them. So to cope with that idea, Charlie has come up with this fantasy that all of these women are just ill-informed.
I do not believe women, largely when they get abortions, know what they're doing. They're not given ultrasounds for their baby. They're not informed of the gruesome...
Wait a minute. I think I heard a key word.
Fantasy that all of these women are just ill-informed.
I do not believe women.
Is that your truth? You don't believe it? Are you in every single fucking meeting about the abortion, my boy? My boy, my dog, my nigga. Are you in every single fucking... That sounds like somebody trying to say their truth about the subject matter. And what do we say about motherfuckers who use the fucking phrase, it's my truth? Instant liar. Damn it. Iron Fist. Dragon Fist. Whatever the fuck your name is.
Largely when they get abortions know what they're doing. They're not given ultrasounds for their baby. They're not informed of the gruesome and graphic details surrounding their procedure. Instead, the justice system...
I have issues with Planned Parenthood, but neither side brings it up. Oh, I wonder why. Well, it's either because your issue really doesn't mean as much, or the issue at hand is not as important as, we need our fucking right to abort. Oh, we'll restrict their right to abort. It's one of those two options. So lay your reasoning on me.
We should be focused on the abortion.
I'll tell you if it sucks.
They're actually doing that procedure.
Do you think that people who procure abortions, women specifically,
Yes.
a woman who procures an abortion should go to jail for getting one?
Absolutely, yeah, they're the...
Oi. Oi vey. And oi lay.
Moral equivalent of Auschwitz.
Really?
Yes.
Millions of women are
not the
basically
women.
the same as like Nazi
Not the women.
death
No,
camp
the
guards.
women are victims. They're lied to. 90%.
You just said they said, huh? All right, let me go back. Did I mishear him?
Abortionists, they're actually doing that procedure.
Do you think that people who procure abortions, women specifically,
Yes.
a woman who procures an abortion should go to jail for getting one?
Absolutely, yeah, they're the moral equivalent of Auschwitz.
Really?
Oy vey and ole.
Yes.
Millions of women are
not the
basically
women.
the same as like Nazi
Not the women.
death
No,
camp
the
guards.
women are victims. They're lied to. 90% of women do not see an ultrasound before they have an abortion. They have no idea what's happened to them. They're the victims here.
You hear that? They have no idea what's happening. These women are fucking dumber than rocks. They have no idea what's happening to them unless you give them an ultrasound. Because women, they have this weird quirk where like they don't understand what's happening.
Sly is doing a bad job representing this video. I said the video was good, and I didn't know what these two niggas was on. Sly tells me it's not about it being good. It's just gay. There's no need. Far right wingers tell women how to live. Will always be dumb. I didn't need Idubbz to tell me. Jesus Christ, grammar is not your strong suit, Sly. So, question: who needs any of our live streams? Because that logic of who needed this, I don't know, maybe a motherfucker who's not really as confident in the issue and they don't really have an out to navigate how to fucking have these conversations and they feel like no one's listening to them and a fucking random YouTuber comes into their fucking algorithm and says the things that would actually make them feel seen and maybe even somewhat validated. Maybe. Because once we start getting into the territory of who needed this information, well, I could flip that back on your head. Who needs your live streams about DSP? Who needs Chris's live streams about tipster and Bowlight? Like, do not like that logic never will stick. Might as well delete it. Right? Oh, you need me. I don't know about that. You need me. You need me. You need me. Without me, who will be there? Who will spot the Ain't nobody wearing a pink hat. Motherfucking men afraid to wear pink. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. Hey, that logic of, oh, no one needed to know. We already know about right wingers being weird. Motherfucker, everybody know about DSP. Everybody know that Boblax is a fucking retard. Who needed that? Who needed these live streams? Hello? Like, that logic ain't fucking sound at all. I hope Slide come with something better than that, because that wasn't it. That wasn't good logic at all.
Happening unless it's like really foggy and scratchy and black and white. That's why, like, if you show a woman a map, it's not gonna make any sense to her. But if you make it black and white.
Planned Parenthood, Jesus Christ, I asked you this like 30 years ago. Thank God you finally fucking responded to me. Planned Parenthood was founded on eugenics, and they sterilized black women without their consent. They are mostly in black communities, and they should exist. Something new should. Well, I hate to tell you this, AI Akumu, but that's a pretty sound reason to hate Planned Parenthood. However, the usual suspects will not acknowledge that. It's just abortion bad or abortion good. So I'm on your side. But the general populace, nah, they won't be on your side.
White, and you added like a Gaussian blur to it, it'll make sense to them.
The justice system should be focused on the abortionists. They're actually doing that procedure.
All the guilt and all of the illegality is put onto doctors and nurses. So if you're in the vote...
Who get seeked out by these women who, like, want help on their shit?
...block, you can feel safe knowing that Charlie Kirk doesn't think you're a murderer. He just thinks that you're stupid. Charlie Kirk is very inconsistent with his policies on welfare. It feels very like a debate bro-brained. If he's arguing a pro-life position or some other social issue...
I ain't gonna lie, speed this bitch the fuck up.
He'll have no problem bringing up the fact that there's plenty of welfare available.
But we have food stamps for anyone that needs it. We also have welfare cash for anyone that wants it. We have food stamps, we have Section 8 housing.
And then he'll talk to other people and describe his true feelings, which is, I want to eliminate welfare.
I reject those parts of government.
Of course. You can tax welfare?
Yeah, that would be a good start. Food stamps are too much. Housing, Urban Development, Department of Education.
Huh? The Department of Education? Nigga, your kid's dumb. We need more money. These motherfuckers was just crying about how we need more funding to go to people in tech schools. You know what tech school is? Education. You are being educated on technology. Oh, I'm fucking having a stroke. I'm having a stroke. I'm sitting here like... On the one end, I'm hearing dumb shit, and then on like the other end, I'm hearing dumb shit. I'm hearing why do we need an Idubbz video about this? Why the fuck did I need a Mudahar video about insert nigga here? No, it can't be strike two. You don't dictate the strikes. I do. And we still on one, surprisingly. We still on one. I don't know how, but fuck, we are.
Education.
Maybe we should be less focused on government welfare and more focused on work and literacy education, bringing fathers back into the home. And then sometimes he'll propose his own bizarre welfare program, which has less strings attached to it.
I believe that for every child you get, you should get cash from the federal government. Did you know that?
That's great. How much cash do you want to have?
$10,000, $12,000 a year. I think we need to increase the birth rate in our country.
With the amount of inconsistency I'm hearing from Charlie Kirk on welfare, especially as it relates to people who are struggling, I would not trust a single fucking word that this guy has to say. He also just outright lies to this poor college student who's questioning welfare spending as it relates to abortions.
But would you support expanding welfare to help? Because abortion's often an economic issue as well. You wouldn't.
Why is Idubbz even making vids? Fuck if I know. Maybe a motherfucker wanted to be a content creator back in the Disney. Fuck. Maybe.
Prevent it? No. That just sounds evil to me.
Well, hold on. That's a good, interesting point. So we've expanded social welfare. We spent $20 trillion in the last 60 years. Has that made abortions go down?
I don't believe so.
The answer is no. It's gone up. So actually, the more we spend on social welfare, the more abortions we have. So you're coming at it from a faulty premise.
I feel like Charlie Kirk has been doing this long enough to know that spending has gone like this, and abortions have gone like this. What the fuck? It is like... It's one thing if you want to argue that the abortion rate has gone down for separate reasons, but you have to make that argument. You can't just like try to dunk on a college student by lying to them. He's also obsessed with mentioning that there's an adoption waiting list of 2 million people.
So there's no such thing as an unwanted human being in this country. We have twice as many people on the adoption
Oh, really? Fuck. Explain that to the homeless. My bad.
list, and we have abortions in this country. There's 2 million people on the adoption waiting list right now, and there's 1 million abortions every single year.
There are twice as many people on the adoption waiting list.
There's 2 million families right now on the adoption waiting list, and there's 1 million abortions every single year.
This is another one of those situations where he's trying to set up a really straightforward equation that even the dumbest people can solve. Like, oh shit, so 1 million abortions every year, 2 million adopted parents. That means we could stop abortions right now. That's not how that shit works. The foster care system sucks. The adoption system sucks.
There's no such thing as unwanted children in this country. So the idea of an unwanted pregnancy is statistically untrue.
There absolutely is such thing as an unwanted person. They're in the foster care system right now. There's a lot of homeless people who are unwanted, and they've been unwanted. Over half of homeless people have been in the foster care system. This like pie in the sky, like everything's fine idea of there's no such thing as an unwanted person is factually untrue, and I don't think it's helpful for the reality that we're living in. Charlie has this very dumb gotcha that he likes to play with college kids.
One of these babies was conceived in rape. One of these babies was conceived in a consensual relationship. Which one's which?
There's 2 ultrasounds.
Oh my God. I don't. When was this? Was this before or after he got owned on the fucking ultrasound thing? Because he doesn't know the difference between like a real fucking human fetus and a fucking rhinoceros one. That gimmick would only fucking come about after you get owned on that fucking stance, because Jesus, that was still the most eye-openingly pathetic fucking thing I've ever seen a grown man participate in. And he should be fucking embarrassed knowing that he fucked that up so egregiously.
One is a baby conceived in, one is a baby conceived by a loving couple. Which one is which? Yeah. Somebody in this audience is conceived in, who is it?
I can't point
Exactly,
that out.
because babies conceived in get the same human rights as babies conceived in a loving relationship.
All right, Charlie, which of these blurry blood clots is a heavy period or an abortion? Which of these blurry blood clots is an abortion and which is a miscarriage? Whichever one you say is an abortion, the person whose picture that is, they're going to prison. If it isn't clear that these guys have some fucking breeding obsession at this point, let these clips be an example.
But just get married early, like reject the siren song of modernity and have lots of kids.
So what they found is either don't have any kids at all or have lots of kids. Have like 4 kids, right? Which is what we intend on doing. We intend on having at least 4 children just to take off the feminist time they make it 5. I would define sexual success, frankly, as being in a loving marriage where you have lots of kids.
Get married.
I'm sorry. You determine what?
4 children just to take off the feminist time they make it 5. I would define sexual success, frankly, as being in a...
It's only sexual success. All right. That's all right. Nope, that's not strike 2.
A loving marriage where you have lots of kids.
Get married and have lots of kids. I recommend all young people to get married early and have lots of children. Do not believe the secular lie. I gotta wait. No.
Don't believe the secular lie. Unless you're me and all of my colleagues. Me and all of my conservative colleagues, we all waited till we were 30 to have kids. But I think all of you in the audience, you should shit out kids when you're 16. That would be awesome. When Charlie Kirk needs to come up with practical solutions for real world problems, he doesn't suggest new laws or policies. He instead starts thinking about the world in terms of a Sims game.
Putting fathers back in the home. We should be putting fathers back in the home. For someone to bring fathers in the home, the number one way to lower crime is to put dads back in homes.
Yeah.
Fathers in the home. I'd love to put fathers back in the home.
Are you proposing legislation to bring fathers back in the home?
But I believe most women have a bias.
Criminally hold those fuckers at gunpoint and say, if you leave that fucking house, we're gonna fucking hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down.
Biological predisposition to procreate and to nurture and to be mothers, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not a very traditional person. You might say that I'm infected with the woke mind virus, and I think it's a good idea that fathers go back into the home. I don't know what the right phrasing is.
Fathers in the home?
I'll just say fathers in the home. I also believe in fathers in the home. But why would I ever say that? To get an applause?
To the cowardly men that impregnate women and disappear, shame on you, and...
Okay, finally, something that makes sense.
You're a big part of this problem.
100% correct.
Anyone can point to statistics and say, it shows here that when you have this way of life, you have better...
Some fathers shouldn't be back at home. Huh? Why? Now, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Fathers should be in the home. Hope there's no specification about this, because, you know, there could be some fathers out there who deserve to not be in the home.
Better outcomes, and your children have better outcomes. All right, so like, how are we going to employ that for people who don't want to live their life that way? I think a lot of these guys would do a lot better if they would just start fucking listening to the women that are around them.
Do you have any friends that have ever had an abortion?
Yes.
Okay.
And I grieve for them.
You grieve?
I got an ace. I definitely am God.
because they were taken
No, I'm not. I'm just a fucking gamer.
advantage of by people like you and the abortion industry.
They were taken advantage of. That's how they feel.
That's how I feel. Many of them, by the way.
Charlie Kirk has friends who got abortions who don't feel like
Fuck, I got friends who are trans. Where are they? Oh, fuck if I know.
they were taken advantage of. He feels that way for them.
My sister, she'll say things to me like, maybe I should have delayed having kids, maybe I should have went to school, maybe I should have did this or that. It's like, Lindsay, you've been a great mom. Your children are happy, they're healthy. People like my sister should not feel like the cultural messaging is your life is inadequate. The people who are sending that message should feel their life is inadequate.
This is a normal complaint for every person to have. If you focus on one thing, there might be this looming regret that you have that you never did that other thing, that you never got a career, that you were never a doctor, that you never went on a backpacking trip, whatever the fucking thing is. That's a normal thing, and it's not the cultural messaging. These guys talk about how hard it is to raise kids.
You know, kids make you unhappier in some ways, but a lot happier in other ways. In fact, what polls show is that a lot of couples who don't have kids are pretty happy. Hell, I mean, I can understand why. I've had kids, I've not had kids. I understand. It'd be fun to go out with my wife every night. It'd be great not to have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on children.
Raising
Fuck? Wasn't there like two celebrities who took a picture and captioned it, hey, we would have kids, but we wouldn't have time to smoke? And people got mad at that? So they enjoy smoking. Burn them at the stake. How dare they enjoy their life? How dare they enjoy life to the fullest and realize that smoking would be put on the back burner to monitor a child, which is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do, monitoring a child, especially when you can't smoke around them. Jeez.
children is hard. It is a death to yourself. It is the most.
Just smoke with the kids is crazy. That's a crazy ass line. I know you don't mean it, but that's a crazy ass line.
One of the most difficult things you can do.
Saying that having kids is a death to yourself and one of the hardest things you'll ever.
Wife and I want kids, but it's not financially feasible, right? Oh, fuck, bro. Just fucking have them. According to Charlie Kirk. Just fucking have them, bro. Like, skill issue, poser. Who the fuck told you to, bitch, pop that fucking pussy like this? Oh, God. This is how people fucking think, bro. This is how people think. People dead ass think like this. And it's like, yo, where do niggas get this shit from, bro? It's not rational thoughts at all. This is just sick.
Ever do is, I think, very truthful. But these are statements that you're saying at 31 years old. How the fuck do you expect someone who's 18 to be able to...
Bro got one of them villain haircuts with the fucking V-shaped lining. Get out of here, dude. Couldn't trust it.
handle that?
Well, how'd they get pregnant?
What do you mean? It sucks. I'm protected for an accident.
So they want the orgasm without the responsibility. All the loose lifestyle, but none of the responsibility.
I think these guys have a very, like, own up to it attitude where they have this, like, kind of internal feeling of, like, okay, I did the dirty deed, therefore I should own up to...
Whoa, you can't show me these images, bro. YouTube guidelines.
...this responsibility and spend my life raising a child. They think that they need to suffer in that way and that the child needs to suffer in that way, but that's not the case. You can recognize that it was maybe a bad thing that you did, but that's very personal and individual to everyone. And if you personally feel like there's something that you need to own up to and take responsibility for, you're well in your right to do that. While researching this video, I discovered that the topic of abortion is kind of fracturing the right wing. They have a lot of different ideas of when life starts.
Although I consider myself begrudgingly pro-choice, and we can pick what that means.
Wait, ain't this the gay dude who, according to the fucking right, bought and stole a child? Wait, no, that's not it. He fucking had a surrogate, which, according to some people, is kidnapping a child from a mother, even though it's contractually brought up that they are going to have that child. Nah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm a pro-life absolutist and totally respect disagreements on the issue.
I lost my job at a conservative network because I said I was pro-choice.
People who call themselves pro-life are not actually as pro-life as I am. They're like, well, I'm pro-life, which means like...
Oh, people who aren't really as gay as I am. You see, because I'm gay and the mob gets paid. But apparently they stole the child. Like, it was some covert operation. They was just monitoring all the pregnant women. Who's the closest? Who doesn't really have a good family life? And they just picked one and they said, ooh, when she gives birth, we're gonna go in and we're gonna take the baby. We're gonna, oh, it's a boy or it's a girl. Oh, we're gonna go be right back. We're gonna do background checks. We're gonna make sure that the baby is nice and healthy. And then we're just gonna fucking go to the Bermuda Triangle and disappear into the Bermuda Triangle, but we're never gonna fucking be seen again. What? Like, the more I watch this video, the more I'm mad at both Sly and Chris for that dumbass logic. And it's this stupid ass gimmick perpetuated by people that think they shit don't stink. Oh, well, and I'm waiting for one of these motherfuckers to respond, and they know they can't respond without acknowledging that logic is dumb as D-fuck. And I'm waiting to see what they out is gonna be, because you can't sit here and be like, who the fuck asked Idubbz to make this video? Who the fuck asked for live streams about DSP past the point of no return? Do we know this motherfucker's an e-beggar, a scam, and all this extra shit? Who the fuck asked for it? Oh, you want to make it because it's entertaining to you to do, and for your audience who enjoys when you do it? That's fucking nuts. Who could have thought of that concept? Oh, fuck everybody. You know why I do live streams in front of like 20 of y'all? Because fuck, it's fun. And I know you want to fucking hear my opinion about whatever mundane fucking thing I find.
Abortion in the first trimester.
They're not as pro-life as I am. I think the sperm is alive. Dude, you're the one who said that you would have your daughter keep her rapist baby.
Would you want her to go through that and carry her rapist baby?
That's awfully graphic. The answer is yes, the baby would be delivered.
You're a loser. It's more important that you win a debate instead of being a little bit emotionally empathetic.
I conceived, and I've told this story before, all 3 of my children via IVF. But some hardcore pro-lifers, and I understand their position, I respect their views, but I completely disagree with them, think this is a win because they don't like IVF because it creates embryos, not all of which get used.
I respect their views, but I completely disagree with them. This is why Democrats lose elections. Because, like, when Megyn Kelly disagrees vehemently with her party, she's like, but I totally respect their views. I gotta hold it down for my brothers. It's like, fuck you.
Here's what's ironic about me, Mr. Right-Winger, when it comes to abortion, and I even say this. I go, look, when I was younger, I got a few girls pregnant, and I was glad there were Planned Parenthoods, or whatever the fuck.
Right now, you're watching it like they're pro-life, and they can laugh.
Man, that's a crazy admission of who's watching your program. I'll wrap this thing up by saying that these guys are well aware that they're losing the war.
It seems to me this is always going to be a loser for Republicans.
I understand it's not politically feasible. I understand people like abortion, but I'm going to keep on standing for moral truth, even if it's unpopular. There will be some people who say, Charlie, stop talking about this issue. It's a losing issue. First of all, who cares?
And so we've lost the culture war to a certain extent on abortion, and what Donald Trump is doing right now is trying to win this election.
Based on the vibes I'm getting, it really feels like a lot of these people are not that committed to the pro-life movement. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this video. I hope it was enjoyable for you to watch. And
it really was. I'm still not behind. Sly responded, and the response is quite dog shit, might I just say. Nobody needs to know about DSP. That's why I'm not educating anyone on DSP. Really? You're doing live streams every day about the motherfucker, showing motherfuckers what he doing. That's educating. That's educating them on what he's doing and how much he sucks. I'm laughing at DSP and others not trying to get a gotcha on a topic that we know is already insane. So you doing the same thing as Idubbz. Wait a fucking. I don't get it. We all do the same fucking thing. We find some shit to laugh at, talk about, whatever. Why is a fucking problem when he do it? Oh, I know why. It's because he's white. There we go. We got it. So now I'm trying to keep up with Sly's logic. Are you mad at the 180? I don't get how niggas. Listen, I don't have no personal relationship to this nigga. Look at this. Why would I have a personal? Look at him. Why the fuck would I have a personal relationship with a skinhead? The man was like, "Fuck, I made videos I don't like. Boo-hoo me. Boo-hoo me." What's our issue here? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'd say leave the rich people alone. I don't care what they're doing with their money as long as they're not murdering children. What? What are you talking about? Janet, I haven't seen you since last year. All right, I need to rip this because this has been sitting in my fucking tabs for like 3 days now because I was watching Nick Diorio like partially and he was fucking watching this shit and everything I heard made me mad. Not from Nick, but from Lady. Like everything I heard just made me mad. And I just wanted to watch it in full. For the fuck of it, man. But it's 40 minutes, so you know I'm about to rip through this.
See, if I really wanted to start some nonsense, I'll have a whole bunch of specific people's faces put in the thumbnails. I'm not planning to do that, but I'm not going to rule it out either.
I think it would be better to just not do that because I feel like you're the type of person who would turn around and be like, why is everyone mad at me?
So something that has been popping up in my feed on YouTube, not my subscription feed, just the, here's what we recommend to you feed on YouTube, which about 3/4 of it is recommending to me videos I've already seen. It has been pushing for a couple months now, a video at me with a number of video essayists being interviewed, answering assumptions about what it is they do. And right in the thumbnail, the very first assumption that they address is that video essayists are just glorified drama YouTubers. And funnily enough, that's something I kind of already been thinking about because there's a creator I follow who seems to be dangerously close to tipping from one into the other. But maybe we should get some definitions out of the way first and do some clarification.
I'm bored. Leon, it's been a couple hours. How's your new year? Bro, there was a mass fucking murdering of a guy driving a fucking truck into people and then getting out of the car and shooting them. That's how my fucking new year's been. What is this even about? It's a fine line between video essay and drama video, which practically, depending on the subject matter, is the same fucking thing. You can make a drama video as a video fucking essay. I don't know why we're fucking trying to make definitions of words matter, but good luck.
When we talk about drama YouTube, well, it's what it sounds like. It is dealing with...
Oh, I'm so bored. I need a game to play. Oh, this looks like a game.
Reporting on, or sometimes initiating drama about a person. That's kind of the core defining thing with drama YouTube. It is generally going to single out a person, even if that person is being singled out as a specific instance of something that's...
Yes, I'm playing NBA 2K16. Why? Because why the fuck would I play 2K25 at the state it's in?
The creator might generally go after anyway. I suppose that's another thing. Drama videos inherently have very negative takes because you're feeding off the drama. That's the nature of the beast on that. What I do want to clarify right off the bat is there are whole swaths of drama YouTube that are just trash. And I don't necessarily mean like the people who make them are bad. I don't know any of these people. I don't really watch this kind of YouTube. But there are whole swaths of it that are just people sitting...
Wait, you don't watch them, you don't know them, but because they make these videos, they're bad. Why are they bad? Is because of who's making them? Is because of what they're talking about? Are they talking about you? Are they talking about people you know? Like, what's the problem? Because you can't just be like, I have a problem with this and not really specify it to any actual good degree. You would kind of need to bring up why so that people know the reason in the future.
Sitting down, reading about some breaking news or something that's out on Twitter or Tumblr, talking about how awful somebody is and going, oh, that sucks, and giving their hot take with no nuance, no real extrapolation, no deeper thoughts. I'm not even going to talk about that because...
I just want to know for the sake of the conversation. Is your channel's name Council of Geeks? I just want to know. Why did I just go to the channel immediately? One of the first 3 videos is Illuminati may never recover. Like, would this not be considered a drama video? There will never be another Twitter. Wouldn't this be considered Twitter drama? Don't judge the show before the end. Wouldn't this be considered drama in regards to people? You have a fucking Matt Walsh video. Fuck you. Ah, man, strike 2. Strike fucking 2. I don't want to fucking hear this. You have a fucking Matt Walsh video. That's immediately something regarding this motherfucker saying something and you getting into drama about it. Fuck out of here. Fuck out my face. This shit making me sick. You hear me? It's making me sick. I'm getting sick of this shit.
because that doesn't really warrant a strong comparison to video essays, but there are some better produced drama YouTube material that comes closer to what video essayists do. Now, the thing to remember about video...
Bro, motherfuckers make 3-hour-long fucking videos about why they shit stink, and everybody thinks they're now the savant of internet culture, and it gets really fucking infuriating to see.
Essays it is first and foremost a format. It is a style. It is taking the philosophies and the approaches of academic essays and applying them in video format. Now, video essays have a certain degree of prestige thanks to some of the more successful and impactful people in that space. In many ways, the format was kind of codified by folks like Lindsay Ellis, Folding Ideas, and H. Bomber Guy.
Who, and I only know of that guy of recent.
And it is this sort of overall format of coming in with a point to make that isn't just person bad. And that's sort of where the line gets blurry, because oftentimes in video essays, even video essays that are not specifically wholly about a person, still end up touching on issues of person bad.
So, Katzenberg, petty asshole.
I just can't get away from how this guy f***ing sucks. They're twins. I don't even know if I've learned the right one for this joke.
Now, as I mentioned, drama videos tend to focus on a specific person and the bad things that they did, said, or believe. And that is the overall point of the video to do that. But you can get stuff like, most video essays I watch are some form of media analysis, because that's what I enjoy, whether it's about...
Yeah, where they fucking talk about how a show is bad, or how they talk about a person behind it is bad. You know how many fucking video essay drama videos I fucking saw of Dan Schneider? By the way, rewatching iCarly, yeah, Dan Schneider deserved to be locked the fuck up. It's a lot. I ain't gonna say there was a lot. It's just moments in the fucking show where I'm like, yeah, we gotta do something about Dan Schneider.
Video games, novels, movies, TV shows, etc. But there are still times, even when analyzing a piece of work, that the specifics about the background of some of the people involved, like a writer, a director, etc., those are going to come up. Like, you can't really discuss something like the end of Evangelion without also dealing with its primary creator, Hideaki Anno, because that work is very explicitly a result of the things he was feeling about his own output at the time that it was made. Hi, it's Vera from The Edit. Just a really quick note. Are
you saying that the motherfucker from Evangelion is evil? Sir/madam, could we I feel like you're about to explain yourself.
During the edit that it looks like I might be implying that the creator of Evangelion had similar problems to the people who I showed previously. That is not the case. Those guys were absolute scumbags. This guy is a case of, if you don't understand what was going on with the artist, you're going to have a very hard time parsing the art. So he's just being cited as an example of...
Yeah, like R. Kelly.
An instance where it's almost impossible.
Also, need to watch Evangelion. Right now I'm busy deciding if I want to watch the... movie of Spy X Family.
To separate the artist from the art, even in an analytical conversation. But that is a very separate issue from people...
And I'm reading romance books.
...who work on things who are just scum. I didn't want the fact that...
Don't fucking judge me. You people watch streamers all fucking day.
Their images appeared relatively close to each other to make people think I was conflating the two. So things about specific individuals can still find their way into video essays that are not strictly meant to be about specific individuals only. So that's a way that things can get blurred, even when a video essay isn't intended to be strictly about a person. And then, of course, there are entire massive video essays that are primarily about a single individual person, be it something about their life, something that they did, or a belief that they have expressed. And when a video essay...
What about BeatStars? Listen, I'm not watching that. Listen, I know I said it's furry porn. I've been told it's not. That doesn't mean I'm gonna watch it now. That never solidified that I was gonna watch that. Sorry. I just, didn't want to.
Talks about a person, it is almost never flattering. There is actually kind of a little bit of a cliche that video essayists tend to be very negative people. I've gotten that accusation myself. That is partially the fault of the algorithm, because positive stuff often does not get the traction that negative stuff does, but we'll...
Bro, what are y'all talking about? Positive stuff absolutely gets the fucking traction. When you make or consume negative shit, you destroy your own fucking algorithm. That's your fucking fault and your fucking problem. Clean your shit up, buddy. Clean your shit up. Do a complete wipe of your fucking history, clear the cache, and go on, and you fucking find out how much positive shit you can find. I have 3 YouTube channels. One of them has nothing but positive shit on it, and it's the cooking channel. You know why? Because it's nothing but cooking videos. It's this channel and the main one that got the shit. Why is that? Because I'm sitting here reacting to shit. And then I make videos on shit. Hello? Do. Giggity.
Kind of talk about that end of things a little bit later. So if we accept the premise that video essays about individual people are valid, the question becomes, who is it fair to make
Shoot
a video
the ball,
essay
bitch!
about where it won't be just drama? Because in my mind, if you are going after somebody who has no public footprint other than like this one thing that, I don't know, went viral for some reason, you're just making drama.
Hawk Tua.
But if you're talking about a major public figure, like such as a celebrity or a politician or something like that, I would say that is mostly, at least as a starting premise, fair game. Though,
no, what? Wait, redo. I gotta hear this clearly.
Because in my mind, if you are going after somebody who has no public footprint other than like this one thing that, I don't know, went viral for some reason, you're just making drama.
So you telling me if the Hawk Tua girl scams a bunch of people, you're just making drama? But if I were to make a video about Brett Favre scamming people, it's fair game. That's not strike three. It should be, but it's not going to be.
But if you're talking about a major public figure, like such as a celebrity or a politician or something like that, I would say that is mostly, at least as a starting premise, fair game.
It's not even 100%. It's just like, considering, you got to crunch the numbers really fast, but it could be given the circumstances of the matter.
Well, public figure can be subjective. Are YouTubers public figures? Some of them, certainly. Jake Paul.
So wait. What? So could YouTubers be public figures? The answer is yes. The Hawk Tua girl is a public. It's not strike three. Is a public figure. That is a public figure. Not on the same level as a fucking Logan or Jake Paul, but that's a public figure. Millions of fucking followers, a fucking podcast, controversy around the podcast and the Hawk Tua coin. Bro, what the fuck are we doing here?
Paul's a public figure. PewDiePie's a public figure. They're huge. They're massive. But at what point do you count as a public figure? Do I count?
Yes. The minute you fucking espouse your fucking opinions online, you are now a public figure. The minute you decide that it's a good idea to fucking voice your opinions online, I don't give a fuck if you show your face or you fucking have a fucking VR VTuber setup. You're a public figure. Cry about it.
I'm asking sincerely. I don't know. There's a kind of subsection and group of people who are aware of me. I do get recognized at cons a heck of a lot more when it's a Doctor Who specific con.
I don't think I'm a public figure. I have not gotten recognized at all. And yes, I have. But I had to pretend like I didn't exist just so I could fucking travel the store and get my plunger. Because the other option didn't benefit me.
Con, granted, but does that make me a public figure in the broad sense? I don't know. Lines get muddy. But there are other things that I think make a individual a valid topic for a video essay that isn't just drama. And I would say kind of the big one is if that person is causing direct harm in some way to the...
This is where I stopped watching the live stream, I think. I want to pose a fucking question. So you're only allowed to make these videos or talk about these subjects or speak about these fucking subjects if you're causing harm. Let me fucking remind y'all that the motherfucker on the screen, not the male, the bitch behind him, J.K. Rowling, made books and made tweets. This hoe didn't kidnap anybody. This hoe didn't beat nobody. This hoe didn't steal from nobody. The bitch made tweets. Block her. Go into the settings and anything regarding J.K. Rowling, fucking put that shit in to where you never see a fucking J.K. Rowling tweet again. I seem to remember people showing up to J.K. Rowling's house and we don't know what them motherfuckers was planning to do. They'll say that they're out there protesting it, but you the weirdo that found out where somebody lived and just went over there? Or you're weird, buddy. You're weird, buddy.
Public in general, or maybe this one's a little iffier, if they have caused direct harm to the video essayist in question. Earlier in his career,
I'm this close to saying it. just strike 3 and just turning it off.
Bomber guy did a video talking about plagiarism before the big video he did talking about plagiarism, but some years before he'd already done that, and he singled out a channel that had plagiarized his work. And I don't think that counts as drama because he was pointing out something that was done directly to him. Another thing that I think is worth taking into account as a factor, if we are talking about YouTubers talking about other YouTubers, because yeah, there's a certain cyclical nature to drama videos here on YouTube. If you are going to do that, one of the things that will help avoid the charge of being just a drama video is if the channel you are talking about is a larger platform than yours.
We did this last stream where if I heard words I didn't like, I was ending it. If I hear the fucking phrase punching up or punching down, I am turning this shit off. I did not watch this whole thing. Again, I was watching Nicholas Diorio like sparsely, and he was fucking watching this. If I fucking hear punching up or punching down, I'm gonna punch my keyboard and I'm leaving. And I'm going exist.
Because then theoretically you're punching up.
Fuck! God damn it! God fucking damn it! Fuck! 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 Stand this shit, man. I can't stand this bullshit. How the fuck do I know everything? I got this big ass, whop ass fucking head. It allows me to fucking understand complexities of human desire. Cause I done heard this bullshit my entire life. These stupid motherfuckers who don't know how to stand for nothing. All they do is bitch, 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 and bitch again about how they fucking getting talked about and all this bullshit. That's all I fucking hear is bitching and moaning and bitching and moaning and bitching and moaning. Fuck! I can't stand these motherfuckers with this shit, bro. I can't fucking stand this shit. This shit fucking homoerotic. I can't with this shit. Where the fuck my Fritos at? I can't fucking stand this shit, man. Fuck! How the fuck I knew? I didn't want it to be true, but I knew it was gonna happen. Cause every motherfucker that talk about punching down is some stupid motherfucker that talks all that bullshit. They just talk all that bullshit. A motherfucker who talks about punching down and punching up is a bully. The motherfucker's a bully. This is a piece of shit. That piece of shit probably talk about people behind their fucking back. God fucking damn it. Fuck. This shit ain't fair. I'm not supposed to be this smart. Why I can't be dumb like the rest of these motherfuckers? Why I can't be stupid? Why I had to be blessed with this fucking intellect that allows me to fucking understand the complexities of stupid humans and their get-rich-quick schemes, and how the fuck they all want to talk about how they smarter than the next motherfucker, but they dumber than the next motherfucker. Fuck me, man. Fuck my neighbors. I done watched my neighbor curse out and beat his kid in the parking lot. Fuck that nigga. God fucking damn. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm not ending shit. Keep it going.
When somebody with a large channel, hundreds of thousands of subscribers decides to target and, single out a channel with only tens of thousands, that is hard to paint as much.
What if that motherfucker's a rapist? What if that motherfucker trying to... Because right now, I could fucking make 40 videos on EDP and how the fuck he's still on this goddamn website. I can make 50 videos about him and he got less subscribers than me. Am I punching down or am I punching directly in a motherfucking neck? Like, come the fuck on, bro. Like, what is this stupid ass shit? Who the fuck said, you know, it'd be a great fucking idea? Let's just bullshit. Let's just come up with a video that's utter bullshit. You feel utter bullshit.
Other than drama, especially if you're just gonna pick on, belittle, and make fun of them. I might have personal experience in this area.
Oh, you poor fucking Christian Mingle. Oh, so YouTubers saw you say some dumb shit and they criticized you and they punched down on your pee-wee little ass. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. Change the gimmick. I'm fucking dying. I fucking scroll down. Look what I see. Okay, so the BBC is definitely targeting my channel. Wouldn't this be considered drama? No, because she's punching up towards evil corporation, big black cock. I want to take my own life. This is getting ridiculous.
A couple of times. But sometimes, if there is that active harm element, you need to disregard whether or not you're the bigger platform. I think a good one worth interrogating on all this is H-Bomber Guy's video on plagiarism, which ultimately turned out to be a video mostly about James Somerton.
Didn't he kill somebody? Didn't this video make somebody kill themselves? Like, am I nuts? But didn't somebody like react to this video and be like, my life has been in shambles now, and then they shoot themselves in the face? Am I wrong here? I'll accept it because I don't have the fucking. You know what? Chris, you fucking epileptic. I don't know half of this shit going on.
I'm not going to reiterate everything that went on with James Somerton. It is way too much. But short version, man was a massive plagiarist. This was kind of known already, but nobody had really been able to present a strong enough case to get the guy.
What the fuck do you mean it was known, but nobody could make a case? Sound like you pussies don't know how to speak your mind.
I deplatformed for all intents and purposes.
What's wrong with punching up/down? The problem... Rico Manning, come to the front of the class. You ask a very, very important question. You just asked a very, very important question. You just asked a very, very important question. Come to the front of the class. Son or daughter, whatever you are, I'm kneeling down in front of your face, and I'm going to say these words very slowly. There is no fucking problem unless you're a self-entitled, egotistical fuck who can't handle being talked about. Did I miss the white person alert? Just because you reminded me. Fucking white people.
There was a 1-2 punch of H-Bomb.
Wait, we're not done. There is no issue with punching up or down unless you're the motherfucker being talked about and you're an egotistical fuck who thinks they do everything correctly. Look at the screen. This is an egotistical fuck who doesn't want to be talked about, but has no problem talking about other people. Shame on you. Shame on you. I don't know how much more I can take. I'm in right now. I'm in right now.
Bomber Guy's video talking about plagiarism, and then Todd in the Shadows put out a video shortly after talking about actual flat-out lies that Somerton would either initiate or perpetuate. And both of those were targeting a specific guy, and in both cases, he had fewer subscribers than either of them. However, despite H-Bomber Guy's own protestations and concern that he had made a drama video, I don't think he did.
Y'all can leave now. I'm done. I just need some peace. I'm done. How the fuck you gonna set a rule and then break your rule as soon as you fucking say it? Bye. Happy 2025. We're going down the rabbit hole with this one. Tomorrow, clock it in. I'm gonna be on Twitch playing The Quiet Place. I'm not playing nothing else. We're playing The Quiet Place. New year, more e-begging. We're not gonna stop until we get the house. And we're gonna get the house with e-begging. We're gonna e-beg the house. Stay off the sidewalk. And remember, AIO.
버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 영주 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두